In more than 2.5 years of music reactions, I have not done a Joni Mitchell song. That's a crime I'm going to atone for today. This is Both Sides Now. She wrote this song in 66, performed it in local places in 67, I think it was. But Judy Collins was the first one to come out with this. And of course, she made it a big hit, excuse me, in America, Canada, Britain, and other places. And then Joni wasn't too happy about Judy's interpretation, and so Joni came out with it about a year later. Didn't quite have as much success with it. I've never been a big folk music lover, I guess you could say. So I never truly got into Joni Mitchell, but the one, or any of the folk, player, like even sort of Bob Dylan to some degree, and many others, Joan Baez. So, but the one thing that you have to say about Joni Mitchell is she's a poet. It seems almost an insult to call her a songwriter. This woman can write. She's one of the top 5 or 10 songwriters in music history, and that includes this song as well. Rows and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way. One reason I don't listen to this song very much anymore is, frankly, it's a bit sad. It has a sad ending, and, just can't get a hold of life. The poetry in this is that clouds are used as a metaphor for looking at both sides of life, and the clouds even being in one's own mind, getting in one's way. But then she finishes off the song with, I've looked at life from both sides now. It's the refrain, from up and down, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all. Yeah, we've all been there. And of course, this song may be the most beautiful song about being there. But I generally like for there to be a good ending on a song. That said, getting there, the journey getting there is phenomenal. I have not listened to Joni's version in a really long time. And this that we're about to watch is from the Mama Cass show in 1969. And I think it's the clarity on it isn't going to be terrific. So let's just jump in and listen to this lovely, gorgeous, talented, genius woman sing Both Sides Now. Here we go.
This is my friend, Joni Mitchell.
Wow, I'd love to be able to say that.
And this is my friend, Mary Travers.
All right.
And this is singing.
This is singing. Wow, nice intro. I love her acoustic guitar.
Rows and flows of angel hair
That voice.
and ice cream castles in the air, river canyons everywhere.
What she did there, that C note,
Clouds that rain.
that contralto,
Now they only block the sun.
that
They
vibrato.
rain and snow on everyone.
On.
So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way.
Love the accent.
I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down. Still somehow it's all cloud illusions I recall.
Wow.
I really don't know clouds
Low.
at all.
Wow. I just want to stop real quick and just say she goes from a contralto to a high C, so lovely, and she almost has an Irish trill in there sometimes, and just her vibrato, everything. She is such an extraordinary singer. So much emotion in this. No wonder she didn't like Judy Collins. This is so much better than Judy Collins' version. Mama Cass is getting into it. I love that. nice. Violins.
Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds, I've looked at life that way. But now old friends are acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed.
Wow.
Something's lost, but something's gained in living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from green and blues, and still somehow it's life's illusions. I recall, I really don't know life at all.
Wow.
I've looked at life from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's life's illusions. I recall, I really don't know life at all.
Wow, wow, wow. I'm putting her gorgeous face back up here, folks. You know, I never really in my life had thought Joni Mitchell to be particularly pretty, but I mean, she has got a sort of almost goddess structure to her face. She is quite extraordinary to look at. I was mesmerized. That really surprised me. Her voice, what she does with her voice is truly remarkable. She goes down into that contralto, then she goes into vibrato, and then she goes into that head voice, high C, that's almost a falsetto, but isn't quite a falsetto. It has more structure to it and more meat to it. And then she does something in this that's really hard for singers to do, but it can really ground a song and make it feel real and not performed, and that is talk occasionally. Like Life's Illusions, like when she does that Life's Illusions at all, she almost talks that like she's feeling it. And few singers can do that. There's a modern singer that reminds me of Joni Mitchell. It's my favorite modern singer, Grace VanderWaal. She does two things a lot of times that Joni does also, and that is write poetry, like Ice Cream Castles in the Air by Joni, and Grace VanderWaal, Wax World, Underground Wax World. I mean, so they can do metaphors really well, but then also talking and almost breathing, talking words occasionally in between gorgeous sounds with the voice. This is a sad song, but Joni almost feels like she's comfortable with the sadness, and it makes me comfortable with sort of the sadness. You know, there's life's illusions, and she doesn't know life at all, which is basically what she's getting at. I've looked at life from both sides now, from up and down, beyond clouds, under clouds. Life is like that. You're on top of the clouds, you're under the clouds, under the weather. It's stormy, but the beauty of that, the poetry of that, is astounding. And bringing in those violins, wow, boy, that just blew me away. I wasn't expecting that. I'm so glad that this was an original performance. It wasn't lip synced. And of course, her acoustic guitar is just extraordinary as well. I love that look on Mama Cass's face and Mary Travers' face, Peter, Paul, and Mary Travers' face. This was an electrifying folk experience. And I said I'm not really crazy about folk songs, but occasionally her and Bob Dylan and a few others, boy, they grab me like anything else. And this is one of those times. Extraordinary. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be doing more Joni Mitchell. All right, y'all let me know what you think. I'll catch you soon. Take care of yourselves. Bye now.